What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jake. In this video we're doing 5 BMX life hacks. I know a lot of people did this video before, but I thought it would be a good idea to share my tips and tricks for you guys. Maybe some of them are different, maybe you didn't hear some of these, so I'm going to share my top 5 BMX life hacks for you guys. So let's get right into the video. The first life hack I have for you guys today is something my friend Andy did. His tubes will last for years at a time. Like, he had one tube that lasted for over a year at a time, and I'm like, how did he do it? But when he finally started popping his God tubes, like the first one on a stock bike, he did this trick, which made his tubes last longer. So what he did, you take like an old pop tube, this is from like a 16-inch bike, but we're just going to use it for the purpose. So you take an old pop tube that you popped, before you put your new tube in, you want to like cut this open. I'm going to cut it open quick, then I'll show you guys. When I was cutting the tube, I didn't explain to you guys what I did. So you just want to take a pair of scissors, and then the tube kind of has like two layers, like the top layer and the bottom layer. But you want to cut open the top layer, like if you can see here, the tube's gonna look like this. Then you want to like cut this all the way around so that it gets open like this. And then I'm not going to do this next part because I don't need to do it for my bike and I don't have a 16-inch wheel. I got the wrong size tube one time, that's why I'm using this. But you like put it in your tire, so you like line the back of the tire with this. Then you put your new tube on it, so like it's just all the way around. And this is a good way so you don't waste tubes. It'll give it the extra support you need. I mean, not the extra support, it'll give you like more room. If it hits this, it won't pop the tube. It'll give you, yeah, the extra support. But this is a good way because you pop a tube, you're just going to throw it out anyways. Why not do a little extra work so you can put this on your wheel to keep your new tube from popping and lasting longer. So my friend Andy did this. It works for him all the time. I do this for my bike now. It's just like the good way to go. It's free. You just do it and it will help your bike. So you take a little effort. You do this one. That's why I like this one so much. So you guys pop tubes, try doing this tip. Maybe your tubes will last longer. Alright, so this one is when you go to the store, you pick up a thing of seltzer water, you're thirsty, but then you gotta know where to put it. So when you go to the store to buy a drink, make sure you buy something with a cap. This works best with water. It might work with other drinks. I just have the seltzer here because I drink seltzer all the time. And when I drink some out of it, I drink a little bit out of it. I drink maybe too much, more than you need. And you want to like squeeze the water up so it's like kind of like bent in a little bit. It works best with like regular water, but for this purpose I'm just gonna do this. You put the top back on, then you can like put it in your pocket and stuff. It fits easier. Look at that. It may look kind of stupid, but when you're like doing tricks, I'll do something like it won't fall out. You can even put it in your back pocket if you need to. But my friend Ann Cole taught me this trick, and I've been using it ever since. So pretty good when you buy regular waters and stuff. If you're going to far distances, you don't want to carry your backpack. So I'll do some tricks to show you guys that it's not going to fall out. So make sure I'm not lying or anything. See, it's like not going to fall out. It's still in here. Didn't move. And then you're thirsty again. You just open it up. And you're just good to go. Alright, the next step is for people who have sweaty hands, maybe perspiration problems in their hands, or just really hot where they live. Unlike where I live right now, it's like 30 degrees every day, which kind of sucks and it snows. But in the summer, this really bothers me. I had to switch grips because my hands would sweat and it would like soak in the grips. But after I got new grips, they still sweat. So one of my friends goes, just use some baby powder. I'm like, what is he talking about using baby powder? But actually, if you take some baby powder, then put a little bit on your hands and like rub it in, maybe some on your grips, then like your grips really won't sweat as bad. It's like really helpful because your hands don't slip off and you don't get really annoyed. So if you have sweaty hands or sweaty grips or whatever, and you just don't know what to do, try the baby powder situation. I think it helps. So hope that helps you. This next one is like a personal favorite of mine. Because I know when I started learning bar spins, I know this was a few years ago, I would always hit my knee. And it's like huge bruise on my knee. It's probably still there so many times I hit it. But I would just hit it and then get frustrated, and I'm like, I gotta give up for the day. Then I discovered my best friend, the knee pad. I don't care if it looks stupid, there's one that goes under your pants, but come on, you don't want to get hurt. So you put this knee pad on, every time your bar hits you in your knee, you don't get hurt. Or if you get shinners, just put the knee pad on, you can just keep going. It's like, you don't have to hurt yourself. You can just do it normal with a shin guard. You don't gotta go out there, be the toughest guy in a skate park. Like, no, you want to learn tricks, you want to get better. And it's better if you have a shin pad so you stop hurting yourself. So if you're someone who hits their knee a lot from shinners or trying to throw bar spins or whatever, just try to shin pad out. It just helps so much. And no, it's not that big of a tip, but there's some people just don't use them. I had to discover it on my own. So it would have been cool if someone told me back when I first started trying them. So that's why I'm giving you this tip right here. So this next tip, I really don't know who to give private credit to. Like, I saw these videos online of people doing it when I was researching this topic, but I don't know who to give private credit to. I saw a bunch of people doing this, but if you saw other videos, you probably know that if you have pegs and you grind, you like wear down one side of the pedal, but you wear down on both because you don't know what pedal you're grinding on because they spin. So if you get like a highlighter or a Sharpie, my pedals are black and I can only have black Sharpies in my house, but you get like Paintworks too, then you take your pedals and you color in one side and you just grind on that side. So you always like wear down one side of your pedal and it just will last. I'm too tall, but it will last longer. So I'm gonna color and mark this one up and I'll show you guys so I can just use this from now on. I never did it before, but I think it's like such a good idea that I had to try it out. I know I didn't do like a perfect job. It's probably wore down, but I don't have like the proper stuff right now. I'll probably go to the store and buy a Sharpie next time I'm at the store, but that's the gist of it. Maybe that will help you guys in the future with your grinds if you first started learning. If you buy pedals still often, I don't know. I'm just trying to help you guys out. We got the bonus section now. Here's some additional tips that aren't like life hacks, but they're like additional kind of life hacks tips. The first tip, you can sit like this. It's pretty fun and comfortable, kind of, unless you have brakes. That was tip number one. But next step is how to prevent your bike from getting stolen. I got my bike stolen once, so this will be like good for me to share with you guys. So basically, don't leave your bike unattended at all times. Well, if you gotta go in like a store or something, either A, take it in with you, buy a bike lock, lock it up, or have a friend stay outside and watch it. Those are like really good tips because I just left my bike outside and went inside. And then by the time I got back, it was stolen. So try to keep your eyes on your bike at all time. Don't leave it like in the front yard overnight. Bring it in the backyard, bring it in the house, bring it in the shed. But you know, just keep an eye on your bike at all times. Next bonus tip is my seat. Why is it so high? Well, I like my seat high because I don't see the need for slam seats. I used to run a slam seat, but I don't see a need for it anymore. High seats, you can pinch your seat for tricks. Or when you're doing hang five stuff, it's easier that way, I believe. And then when you're sitting down, pedaling, you just pedal nice and easy without having your legs all cramped up. Or when you're coasting, I don't know, I think it makes the life easier. I like the high seat. If you're wondering if you want to put your seat high or low, I don't know, I would test out the high seat. I like it, it helps to me. Next tip is my favorite tip of the whole video. It's not a big tip, it's simple. It's for you guys who like keeping your bike clean all the time. You don't like getting dirty, you just want them to be like clean, look good all the time. I have a friend like that, his name is Wesley. But I've been doing this ever since I started riding like 5 years ago. One of my friends told me this, and it's simple. All you need is 2 pipe cleaners. The thing is, when you ride, your hubs gather dust because you can't really clean that in there. It's like hard to clean. But you put 2 pipe cleaners in there, you wrap them around the hub, and it just clean all the time. I have not cleaned my hubs in like since I got them. That was like 3 years ago because the pipe cleaners just take out all the dust. It's just so nice, so simple, so easy. You don't even notice they're there. Won't catch it in your chain, won't do anything bad. It's just something simple. Keeps your hubs clean, keep your bike looking good. I'm going to show you guys a close-up now. Alright, that's it for this BMX Life Hacks video. I really hope some of these tips helped you. I helped you out. You can use these, teach your friends some of these. But before I end this video, I want to let you guys know that I changed my upload schedule a little bit. It was every 5 days at 2:30, but I moved it to every 5 days at 4 o'clock. 2:30 was a little early for me, so I can do some editing when I get home if I have to, or upload it when I get home from school if I have to. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I just want to thank you guys for watching this. Share this with a friend if you could. I'll see you guys next time.